Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sam doing Solo Sam Plays Dragon's Crown, I think. I'm just doing a grinding episode, so if you're not interested in that, feel free to drop off. I haven't played for a bit, so this kind of works out pretty well. So I'm just going to be seeing what quests I need to do, get some level ups, and then go on my way and all that. So there probably won't be much editing or any in this one. Maybe there will be, I don't know. Let's see, so orcs, guide to the cargo thing, spores, waking the sleeping orc, without waking the sleeping orcs, Morgan's web, hellhounds actually get hit by them, because I thought I had to kill 5 last time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's been a little longer, hi Lou, since I've played, no surprise with us. I was gonna record again Friday, but Ryan stayed home because his foot was hurt, and I don't like recording by, like, solo videos while he's home. Because I feel like that's weird, and I feel like we should be doing our own stuff, but I was leaving him alone to let him just kind of relax. But yeah, let's see what I need to sell. So I think I'm poor. Hopefully I don't sell anything useful. If I did, oh well. I'll keep that one just in case. And stuff that looks damaged probably don't need at least. It's free, so might as well get rid of it. Alright. Which place do I want to go to first? Yeah, how you guys been so far? I've looked at the first 2 videos that have come out now. Got to see some comments. I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying it. Hopefully I can keep on making it enjoyable for you guys. Let's see where we go. Yeah, I'm thinking after I finish this and Jack and Dexter, because I probably haven't had those come out yet, but I was doing that in my previous session just because I felt like sounded like fun. Pretty much that was the only reason I picked it. I just wanted to play something fun. Where was I going? Lost Woods, no. Ghost Ship. No, there's one for that where I don't like the orcs. Don't want to do that area. I mean, I could get the silk, but I suck at the vampire fight. Ancient Temple. I can't remember if there was something I'm supposed to do there or not. Wallace, I know there was something, I'm pretty sure. Let's try Wallace. Like I said, this is just kind of like a crapshoot episode, just getting level ups, and I forgot to do the bonus thing at the church because I'm a dork to give me some more XP, but oh well. I'll be doing this for a little bit, so it's not a huge deal. I don't think. Maybe. I apologize. Let's see, does this give me a bunch of points? I did not want to click that one. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Oh, I think he touched it. Darn it. Suck. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying maybe like some Salt and Sanctuary as a playthrough. You guys haven't played, that's kind of like a Dark Souls, like roguelite 2D side-scroller. Pretty fun game. I've only beaten it twice, and I've only done strength builds, so I might try a different build. I can't promise I'll finish it, because I'm not good at that game either. It's just a really fun game. Otherwise, I'm thinking about doing like a long playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, especially since Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out. I'm super excited for that. That's one of my favorite RPGs. Yeah. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Let's do green, maybe? Strength beyond strength. Oh, invincibility. That's nice. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. If there's anything that you guys have in mind, feel free to let me know. I'll try to get to that eventually. Dragon's Dogma and Salt and Sanctuary, I would like to try to see Ryan play them eventually, so I feel like he'd enjoy them, and I think it'd be fun to see what kind of builds he would try instead of me. I'm very much like, oh, let's just do strength build, it's easy, fun. He's more of the magic user person. I get annoyed with magic in most games because it takes so long to use. Very effective and cool, it's just I am impatient, especially the older I've gotten. The more impatient I've gotten with things. Like stealth games, I get very bored with. Like, I'd love to do the Metal Gear Solid games, but I suck at those, and I get very impatient with stealth. So I'm not a good person to watch for those. Or if I mess up, then I'll just start brute forcing it until I can get through, which is probably not the most enjoyable to watch. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, that's what. Oh, Mickey, that's right. Mickey the little mouse. I can't remember if I clicked on him for you guys last time, so I'll click on his little stuff once it gives me an option.
The labyrinth again. There must be a reason mages keep attacking. Which path will you take?
We're not gonna do 20. I think I could do it, but I feel like that'd be, since it's a grinding episode, that'd be mean. You can control brooms and make them fetch water. Used to be quite popular as a circus act. Anything else? Can I get the little wand? Popular. Poor color of your nails is evidence of unhealthy diet. Wow, that's mean. Well, I'll be right back, guys. I think someone's knocking. What was it saying? The poor color of your nails is evidence of your unhealthy diet. I didn't realize they knew how I ate. Can I click anything else around? Oh, that's funny. I actually didn't know about the nails part one. Let's do that.
The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted. But yeah, I will go back to the magic and stealth stuff that I remember talking about. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid stuff, I try in the future, maybe. Or I might let Ryan do that and make fun of him, even though he's probably will do better than I am. Or we might just not get to that. Who knows? Or it might be more of a stream thing. Whenever Ryan learns how to get us to be able to use both mics for streaming. I think there's like an issue we're having with that right now. If you guys have any ideas about that, it'd be really cool to help. Yeah, that's kind of it. Sorry, slightly winded from running up the steps. I'm out of shape. Alright, let's spin around. What's this one give me? Generate weapon stash. Stand on that because I can't remember if it hurts me if I do. I'll take the arbalisk. I probably want the torch though, don't I? Because there's the mushroom guys soon. Alright, I'll take the torch, dang it. This is probably going to be first the wizards and then the next room after mushrooms. But I should probably prepare. I remembered from last time, I know it's been a while. What does this one do? I wish I could memorize the runes, but I just don't. Be really useful if I was doing like speedrun or something like that. I'll never do a speedrun with this, I don't think. Nope. I guess green it is. Otherwise, it's the blue rune that I don't own. It's the blue rune that I don't own. All right.
Oh, yes. Simple.
Yeah. If there's any like games that you guys want us to play in the future, let us know. I can't promise we'll get to them. Annie, I want you to go in there. Cool. Thank you. All right. Let's see if hopefully that door stays open. Makes it a little easier. I didn't figure out what the code is for this. Blue. Excuse me, purple. And then light blue? Ah, rude. No. I'm just gonna leave, you know? It's not worth it. I probably need the XP, but it's not worth it. I need to get the mushroom stuff for things.
Some of the experiments housed within have now run.
Come on, light on fire.
Destroy the fungi and other twisted creatures here in order to prevent the fungus forest from spreading further.
I hate these guys so much. Oh, did I die? Wow, I'm so bad. So bad. Not paying attention. Oh well. That's gonna happen a lot in this one, so don't mind. Burn this if I can actually hit it. There we go. Let's see. Sorry, lost train of thought again. Doesn't take much for me. Yeah, if I do Dragon's Dogma, you can customize your character if you didn't know about that. And you get to make a second character that's like a pawn or like teammate. If I was to make it, would you want it to be me to try to customize them to be me and Ryan? If not, I'll just make a wacky group. But if you wanted me to try to terribly design me and Ryan as characters, let me know. The options are like fighter, mage, and like rogue kind of ranger. I'll probably do fighter because I usually do like a rogue assassin build a lot, change it up a little bit. And I'd probably make Ryan the wizard since, like I said, he likes to do the magic builds in the games usually. Oh, trapped. And where's the rune? Nope, not that one. Let's try this one instead. Nope. Let's try this one instead. I don't like you. Oh, slide this way. Slide that way. There we go. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Oh, did I not hit that room? One of you guys still alive? Oh, two of you little bastards. There we go.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, those are like kind of the games I have in mind. I am doing the Jack and Dexter first game. I don't plan on doing the second and third one just because I feel like they're very different. I enjoy them. They're still like good and I've beaten them before, but I can't 100% them, and I feel like I'd be more stressed playing them than actually like enjoying it since it's been a while. They haven't aged perfectly for me, basically, is what I'm kind of going for. First one still is like a fantastic collectathon for me that I can enjoy. Well, 2 and 3, they're fun. It's just different kind of fun for me. And I'm just like, I feel like I'd go much slower with them. I might try maybe the Order 1886, if that's the name, I can't remember. I haven't played that since it first came out on PlayStation 4. But I'd probably be willing to give that another try if you guys are interested in that. I just don't know. Can't remember how much talking and stuff is there, if it's kind of too slow paced or not. Yeah. Just any ideas for stuff like that. I think I've said it before, I'm interested in doing the Sly Cooper games. I just gotta kind of figure out how to use the capture card and stuff for the PlayStation 3. I have to let Ryan show me that stuff a little bit more. I know I have to do kind of like some like timing tests because it usually has like our voices off time from with what we're saying and like what's actually happening on screen. Oh, never sure. I don't want to like record a bunch and then find out, oh hey, everything's ruined. It kind of would suck. And it's gonna happen eventually, but you know, trying to avoid it as much as I can. Thank you, zombie guy. Oh no, my butt. Dang, died again. Oh well. As long as I can beat the boss without dying, I should be okay. Please die. You don't take a lot of damage. Oh, you guys, I guess. So that, there we go. Granny.
I got it.
Slide, slide, slide. A lot of traps, Randy. You're not doing very good on this one. Oh, I only got 4 drops of those? That sucks. Hopefully there's more, but I don't think there is. Did I miss some? I don't think I did. There's a little shiny. I'll take that. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do this place again. Oh well. Annoying, but it is what it is.
Enemies.
Oh, I wanted to slide. There we go. No, I wanted to slide the different way. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. There we go. Sorry. Trying to think of what else I wanted to talk about. Thank you for the comments I saw. I can't remember if I already said that or not. Yeah, I think I said in the beginning of the episode. Oh well. Thank you again anyway. It's really appreciated when I get to see that some of you guys are enjoying it. And that my voice is calming. I'll try to continue to be that calming. Or I get upset. Oh, I can throw that thing farther? I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm sure there will be moments where I get upset. Doesn't take much from games with me. I don't know, do you guys want more like RPG style games, or do you want more like kind of like linear? I don't know. That's kind of like my tough decision, like, as I'm picking from like the PlayStation 4 and 5 games, just since that's easier for it to record on. Stop running away. There we go. But sadly, I play a lot of RPGs, and these take a long time, and I also get very bored fast. That's great. Oh, only 7, darn.
The grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles.
Oh, he's not a cocoon yet. Let's go down here now and destroy you. Oh, this one's big. I didn't realize. You guys are annoying. Any more cocoons around? Just these guys. Cool, now those hit me. Over here, a little speed boost is really nice. We're still just starting the cocoon area. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit just so I don't die and lose money on this. Okay, cool. I don't really have to dodge that much if I stay behind him when he does that spray move. I realized that. That's really nice, actually. I don't know if that shockwave would hit me or not. I do like this speed boost, like Berserker mode she has, so nice. Oops, yeah, that shockwave does hit me. I think I walked too close to it though as well. So it was my fault. Well, it was my fault, but... Yeah, simultaneously hit. Why not? As I like bounce all over the screen. Cool.
You exterminated the aberrant doom beetle colony. The mutant fungi spores were being spread by the doom beetles. Now,
alright, let's return to town. Oh, I could do score. Let's continue. Why not? Continue adventure. Let's see where it takes me. Forgotten Sanctuary. I don't know if I have any quests there or not. I think there's some hellhounds I could run into, possibly.
Built a giant tower in a sacred place in an attempt to reach the world of the gods.
Try yellow before I do green, just in case I get.
And it is said that the entire city was
double score. Okay, cool. That's nice. Remembered it. Oh, you hit Ranny. Rude. I mean, he's been doing a pretty bad job today with like the trapped things, but still. No reason to hit him, guys. Very rude. Oh, speed boost is gone a little bit.
It's my turn.
Please don't be trapped. Please don't be trapped. Stop hitting Randy. You did a good job this time. It's only C rank, but still a good job. No reason to be rude. If scorpions were that big in real life, or if I saw... I guess they are. Maybe? I don't know. I've never actually really seen a scorpion in real life. Except for like maybe at a zoo if they had them. I can't remember. I don't know. You guys ever seen a scorpion? I feel like I'd be terrified if I saw them. They look very aggressive. I don't know if they are very aggressive or not, or if it's just that's their defense, obviously. Yeah, I can poke her and have full descriptions for you guys.
A ritual to summon the which path.
You already saw this stuff. Let's click on the demon. They're reduced to only a head. Its jaws still hold on. Holy seal is shining in ethereal light. Her determination not to succumb is apparent on her face. Her body is heavily armored to protect her purity. I don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to click on. Nope. Weapon? No. Alright. Let's do this one. Let's switch to bag 2.
Before the Demon King is resurrected, you must place the holy seal
Eat some
on
food
the
as well to get some health back. Cool.
With the holy power to repel demons, you must stop the evil resurrection ritual.
I got a cool scythe. Yeah. Oh, torch. There we go. fun how fast those guys die from the light. Very nice. Yeah, I've also been playing some Diablo 4 now since it had like the early access if you pre-ordered it. I did, because I like Diablo 3 a lot.
It's my turn.
I'm enjoying it, but I don't like that's kind of like live service or like whatever, I guess you call it. Or you have to be online constantly. It's very annoying. I don't like when you're like in the middle of fighting like some like legendary enemy thing and then next you know it's level and like strength upgrades because level like the 40 levels higher than you just joins in randomly and you're just like, oh well now I'm useless. I don't know, I'm a single player kind of guy. I don't like playing online. I like playing co-op if it's with friends. I like having the option more. I don't like being forced into it. I haven't had like too many issues with it, but it also, since like live service, there's a lot of kind of like lag. My internet's not bad, I know that, it's pretty fast. But there's moments where it's kind of like any multiplayer game, like Vermintide 2 and stuff, you have those moments where it's like you're hitting something, but it doesn't like register right away. I have a lot of those moments where like the game seems like it's not sure what's going on. Like why'd you guys have to do that? I'm playing the Druid, of course, in that one right now, just because, why not? I've only played a little bit of Diablo 2, I know it's got the Druid in it. I don't like Diablo 2 style stuff. Like I said, I started with Diablo 3 first, and the inventory management and stuff in that was really nice and like simple and fun. And Diablo 2's is very annoying. I feel like you have to go back to your fort like constantly, but it's not like an easy way unless you buy a bunch of those waypoint things, but those take portals, but they take up inventory as well, which is really annoying. It just slows down the game to like a slog for me. It's very annoying. As I said earlier, I'm impatient. Oh, you Tomet, get away from my treasure. Okay, thank you, Sif's thing, or Sylphs. Let's free that to get some more points. Get out of here, I'm just trying to get treasure and score. Treasure and score, yeah. Different kind of score. Just want points so I can level up. Yeah. I don't know. I'm picky with stuff like that. Otherwise, it's still a fun game. I haven't played too much of it, but I'm enjoying it. Just not playing as much as I thought I was. I've gone back to more like Dragon's Dogma. Like I'm playing that. I want to try to platinum that. It's kind of having fun. Paying more attention with that and just run around. I don't know, I jump around to games a lot. I get bored very fast. Especially if I've beaten the games before.
Enemies.
Like for a while I started over God of War Ragnarok just because it's like, oh, it's been a little bit and the updates that they added in were nice. It's just I already beat it once and I was like, don't really need to play anymore. Just kind of stopped again.
Oh, yes.
That... Nope, let's try green, I guess, then. I'll definitely go back to probably after this one to buy the rune stone if I have enough money, hopefully. Let's drop the bomb on you. You drop the bomb on me, baby. The bomb on me. You're turning me. Sorry. Music is always playing in my head. It's one of my curses, I guess. I don't know, I love music, so I enjoy it thoroughly. I think this is a blue rune one mainly, but I think you can get a green thing, but I think I'd rather have blue. No, it's blue. Okay, so I think that spawns another chest or like a supply thing. Can't remember. Like the little golem's head in the background just chilling. in that corner underneath the nest in the background. Rude. There we go. I don't really know what other like RPGs I'd want to play for the channel. Like the Fallout games, I'm very slow with, and I don't really care for the main stories of Fallout games. I enjoy more of the exploration in those. So it would be just kind of like one of those things where like I'd have to force myself to actually beat it. Yeah. And obviously I might just do like a few things at once, like Dragon's Dogma. I think it will be a very long, ongoing thing that I wouldn't be like trying to like rush through. It'd be more of like, oh hey, here's an hour-long episode or so of me just running around doing stuff. Maybe something happens this episode, maybe I just run back and forth doing nothing, picking up plants and getting my ass kicked by random wolves or something. Or misinterpreting a quest like I normally do because I don't know how to read. Even though I enjoy reading. One of those things. Let's see what runes these do. Sorry, I'm taking long if you guys are watching this, and I'm just like, mess with the runes. I could probably like, try to print out like a table for myself, just to like, oh, it's the upside down V with a cross through it, and that means it's this rune, so I will do this. Just like, I'll just keep on guessing until I know it. I'll have the ones that are important to me memorized, maybe. How rude. Oh, I just jumped into that fire, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. I was like panicking and trying to like dodge everything, and it just didn't work out. Panic move is not always the best move, but it is my go-to. I've lost myself there. I was like, where am I? Maybe not be in the corner with all the people. Q. Hold that for me, thank you. Oh, yeah, I can't hold that. You go get that. Doing good, great, Randy. Just keep on catching on fire.
Let's see.
Let's try. Stop moving, camera. An Arbalest. Extra item stock. Restore one item use. So too bad I don't think I've used any item. This one. Hey. Cinnabon? I didn't see it. Oh well. What kind of desserts do you guys like? I really like cake and cookies kind of thing. Cheesecake, chocolate cake, goose cake, carrot cake, a lot of cakes. Cookie cake, of course. It's just a cookie, but it's a cake. Delicious. Oh yeah, hellhounds. I need to.
So that it does not get destroyed before it reaches the temple.
Hit me. There we go. Yay, I finally finished a quest, guys. Gotta go save my statue now. Ah, rude. I don't need to get hit anymore. Don't hit me anymore. Put the bombs down. Put the bombs down. Please. My statue. Let's see if I can go over here real quick and drop a bomb on you. Please don't hit me. Back over here. Let's take this bomb with me. Excuse me. I'll bomb you so I can take your bomb and take it over here. Makes perfect sense to me. Drop that on you. Thank you for the bomb as well. Oh, I did not want to throw that, but oh well. I was hoping Triangle just dropped it, but I was wrong. No, I'm trying to... No. Put the bomb down. Who's hitting me? Am I hitting myself? No. I'm just not doing a good job. Put the bomb down. It's mine. Oh, I'm bad. What happens when you try to go faster? Or at least go faster, you're not good. Can maybe go pick up this bomb and go over here. Okay, my knight's almost here. Copy there. I don't know if this backswing is gonna hit me. Okay, no. Good enough distance away. Oh, okay, if I press triangle while just standing still, the bomb drops. Alright, that's good to know. I should survive long enough while doing this. I died! I'm so bad. I'm gonna have to use it. Continue. Or no, I don't. Haha. Playing flawlessly. Definitely.
When you
Oh,
raise
I'm so
up the
bad.
holy shield to the temple altar,
Sorry, guys.
myriad pillars of light shine down from the heavens.
It was all the
Thanks to your
statue.
efforts,
He did all the
the
work.
Demon
I
King's
just was there.
resurrection will not come to pass this day.
Yeah, let's return to town. I'm a little sad. What treasures did we get? Yay, level up. 16. 17. I forgot how low level I was. Oh, I finished one quest. Woo. Oh, my nose tickles. Appraise. Obtain. And I don't want to obtain anything else. So sell and quit. So I think I need money for that rune. I don't think I have enough, but let's go pray at this place before I forget for the next session of grinding.
How can I help you?
Same session, but slightly increase our score so I can maybe level up. Maybe I would have been level 18 if I would have done that. I think there's a quest actually for burying all these bones apparently because I'm full. I'm gonna not bury any of them. I hope I can get most of that done.
What would you like?
Fix all my money. I don't have enough money for the blue rune, I'm pretty sure. We can check. Can't remember. Was it like 15 or was it 30 or was it the hundreds?
Lucain tried
Thousands?
his best to fix the broken black runestone,
No,
but the task was beyond. Without the gate, you cannot. There isn't
think we
a
already said.
spirit left that could create a... Haven't you seen this rune somewhere, though? Seek it. Once you find it...
Oh, this
you
was
can
something
reach
that...
the
Okay, I thought he already said... I'm sorry, guys. I just skipped through, like, actual lore in the grind, but... I thought he already said this and he was just repeating because I kind of do that sometimes. Oh, I can't afford this. Wow, I thought it was cheaper. Sorry about that. I thought he was just like, we're just going to tell you the same thing you've already heard before kind of thing, because they do that sometimes. It was basically just saying that, hey, the rune, didn't you see it? It's in the little area where we used to go to do our quests instead of the stables. Sorry. Hellhounds. Oh, look at the cute little hellhound puppies. One's carrying the little one in the back. It's so adorable. You return having survived the sharp fangs and fire of the hellhounds. The man who hired you seems pleased with the results. Hellhounds are feared as creatures of evil, but the man asserts that this is a mere superstition. He says that canines and humans have been friends since before dawn of history. In an unsurprising turn of events, the man who so fondly dreamed of holding a young hell pup in his arms went missing soon after and was never from again. So, an art by Haruka Kawamura, I believe. Very cool. Yeah, level 18. Search and Resurrection. The Church of Althena, the governing body of the I cannot say that right, I'm sorry. Temple is trying to expend their efforts to gain followers and glorify their goddess. They are striving to show the populace the power and achievements of Althena's miracles by resurrecting adventurers at the temple. However, the monks' prayers do not reach the adventurers who have perished within the dangers of the labyrinth. If their bones are left uninterred for too long, the death god will come and reap their souls swiftly. Bring back as many bones as possible from the labyrinths in the monk's stead and resurrect them at the temple. Gotta do 30. I don't think you can hold 30 at once, but let's go do that real quick, and then I might come back and get some skill point level up stuff. Whee, spinny, spinny. Alright, so resurrect. Time to hammer away, Skip. Too bad there's not a mass resurrect. I am in your debt, blah, blah, blah. I had 20. Oh, you can only hold 28. That's just me. I hope it was resurrect. If it was bury, I'm a fool. Is there a mass? No. Hammer the circle and the... No. Let's just check. Let's just see if it pops up with how many I've done so far. No, not skills. Check requests. Search and resurrection. Okay, it is resurrect. Just making sure. I'd been really sad if it was bury and I just like resurrected a bunch of these things for nothing. Oh yeah, this costs money. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna be able to do actually all this then. That sucks. Oh, I'll be back. Actually, is there any equipment I want? I guess I could do this one with the 13 to 41. Do I have any better boots? With the fur. I was looking at her, blah blah. Onyx. I guess just put that on there, why not? Knockback. An LP at 0 damage dealt. Damage. Why not? Don't wear anymore. Maybe put some items on there. Let's get a strong draught. That's pretty ideal. Healing. And maybe defense, why not? You know, I don't know if I'll ever use that bag, but I got one prepared just in case. Alright, and we go back to the Adventurers Guild, learn some skills maybe, because I got 7 skill points. I feel like that's a good amount. Iron Will, exchange HP, nope. I don't do the item ones. I'm sure they're very good, but I don't touch them. Multiple times, consecutively increase attack speed, and that's pretty good. Belt damage, ooh, that's nice. Alright, so now I do 20% while on Berserk, that's nice. Brandish. Spinning attack with invincibility. Why not? I don't know if I've ever used it, why not? Got 2 skill points, maybe go to the common and see if I can get some Etchpa or something. Let's see. Vitality boost, healing from food. Evasion, I don't have skill points and I'm not in the high enough level. Deep pockets, increase number of slots. That's useful also. This is 1 point, so let's do that. Let's do that, because I am trying to get some more bonus point stuff. Why not? This character's not going to go forever anyway, so it's not a big deal. Just a nice go on that. Alright, so... let's see what quest I want to do next. I know I gotta finish Wallace's thing. Honey Buzzards, destroy recent orc shipment. So we can do that one pretty easily. This is 1 point. Just need 3 more of that. I don't know if I can just like go in there and then quit after that. That'd be really cool. Open the treasure, slay a giant spider, and gather 5 strands. So that's probably... I might actually get that in the Honey Buzzard. So let's do the Ancient Temple. I might be able to get 2 knocked out if I'm lucky. Do I have enough money to use this? Yes? Darn, I'm poor. I'm used to grinding in this game so much, so I don't have that issue ever. Yeah, and this is where the other rune is that he was talking about to fight the ancient dragon, but we don't have any of the talismans, so he can't kill it. Where are we going? Ancient Temple ruins? Oh my god. It's like it knew what I wanted. Thank you, game. That's super lucky for me.
Some quiescent, some.
Thank you. It's like, oh, you wanted to go to Temple Ruins? Sweet pea. Got it.
Is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization.
Your guys' butt, I'm so happy. Alright, alright. Can I have that crossbow from you? Oh, that got launched, buddy. Oops. Oh, I missed twice. Come on, get on up. Come on. I want to use all these. Yeah, perfect. That's pretty in the background. Sorry. I keep ogling the background of this art of this game. It's so nice. No. Yeah. Bunch of treasure. Yeah, trapped. Cool. Well, that works out for me because I wasn't sitting by it. Get that score. Bang. Oh, I missed. Perfect. Very nice. And here we go. Crack
By the time you arrive at the battle,
I clicked on Roland a lot.
So,
So, sorry guys, I'm not going to click on all his stuff again.
Roland works through this region alone. Which path will you take?
I'll take A, because I'm not supposed to be actually progressing.
Despite their gentle appearances, harpies are fierce.
I could probably maybe take on Deucin now. I'm actually a higher level. But
Taking pains to avoid
that's not
them
for this
would be a prudent
video.
course
I'm
of
just going to
action.
kind of grind for a while. So, I apologize. My next session I'll probably get all my grinding, get actual stuff in. I don't know if the Jack and Dexter stuff will be come out in between or not, because I'm at 45% complete after my first session playing
The
that.
Orc army is
I didn't realize Jack and Dexter was so short. Or maybe I'm just better than I was as a kid, or just focused more. I don't know. I don't think I'm better than I was as a kid, because I'm pretty sure I died on the first boss in that game. And that was sad. Yeah, let's eat some food. Pub back up. I'm eating my food and relaxing, sir. Could you please not interrupt me? I can't believe that she can't eat her food while walking around. I mean, that's how I do. Most people's annoyance when I'm at work and stuff. I don't sit still when I eat. It's a problem. Sock. Oh, sigil death. Sometimes you die. Yeah. Most of the time for me in this game. Don't turn me into a skeleton. Oh, yeah, the sorceress can turn the bones into skeletons. It's like one of the cool little things. Very fun. Oh my, didn't expect the trap chest. I never expect the trap chest. Except when I do, and then it's not trapped. Expect the expect that's unexpected. Look at the little go. Sorry guys, I got excited. Oh, if I do sock, it's sigil of death, right? Let's see if I can kill these guys real fast. No? I don't think that thing's ever worked for me. I think I've always used it after they're usually dead though too. Squash the bugs. Squash the bugs. God, if there was things were in real life, I'd be terrified. Someone heal me, guys. Oh, there was an L. I could have probably done something else with it, like lose. Elsa. Let's try. I don't know if there's anything with L. I was not doing this in an order that made sense to me, so I obviously... It's the last one I'm gonna try, and then... Spider, come on. There's webs. Just come on, give me enough silk so I can... Ah, rude! Give me all the webs so I can... No, you get out of here. You get out of here. No, you get out of here. Get out. No. Get out. Get away from my stuff. I need to kill the spiders to get the web, but I think I only got 1, 2. Ah, it's so annoying. I could probably only gotten 3. I'm pretty sure he picked up the one web. I was just really bad. I panicked. It's Mobby. Oh, look at that pretty tree in the rainbow. So nice. Oh, well, Redcap. Those guys are a stronger variant, as you can assume. I guess. Oh, wow. That freaking teleport dot thing. That's cool. I want to play as him as a character. That'd be cool. If they ever make like a Dragon's Crown 2, I would love to play like a Redcap Goblin. That'd be so cool. Like a monsters like Dragon's Crown version where you get to play as like, oh, orc, the lizards, and stuff like that. Oh, that'd be really fun. I like when you get to play as monsters in games. A game I do want to play for the channel, speaking of like villain stuff, is I want to play the Overlord games for you guys, because I really enjoyed those. Like that box, you've been petrified. They're really fun. I've beaten the first one twice. I've gotten to the end 3 times. When I got to the end on Xbox, I think, 360, and I couldn't beat the final boss because I was bad at games. As I played it again on PC, and he was not as hard as I remembered him being. You have minions in that game, in Overlord, that you get to like spawn and stuff. I got attached. I get very attached to like things, and they're cute. And they put on like different outfits that after like you kill things or destroy certain things, and I get attached. So and one's like puts on like a little like boar hat. I'm just like, oh, he's been with me for so long, and then when he dies, I get sad. I get very attached to games. I get attached to things very easily. Period. I've stuffed animals. As a kid, I used to think they were alive. I blame Toy Story probably. But I would used to have like all stuffed animals in my bed. Oh my god, a lot of trash, guys. I'm getting distracted now. But I don't think I ever had this happen before. This is very cool. Okay, well I got a few. But yeah, I used to put all my stuff, I'd have a bunch of stuffed animals while I'm sleeping. I had to make sure they're all above the covers, like all tucked in, because I didn't want them like suffocate. I was a freak. Simple as I was a freak as a child. I mean, I probably still am a freak, but you know. Ah, the double AF. True Fist. Oh, that would have been probably useful for those guys if I would have thrown my weapon. I could be like, watch how. Oh well. Let's go in here. I don't know what came on with the feeling, but oh, it's time to Overlord. Yeah, sorry, I already distracted, guys. So many things going through my mind. Even though it's like just a chill stream where I don't have to like pay attention, I'm just already still like forgetting stuff. Don't jump out. You how rude. Haha. You only made me stronger. Oh, dang it. Throw that at you. Screw your stuff. It's very rude. OSA is, I think, the one. I think I just actually saved that goblin by moving him. Oh well. Saved him so he may die a different way. Yeah, Overlord, very fun game. More like a tactical kind of game. I'd really love to see like another one in the series made. I've only played 1 and 2. I've not beaten 2. I have the Wii game that's like a different one. I have not gotten to play it. I don't know where my Wii is. I have to borrow Ryan's at some point. I don't know if my sister has it at her house somewhere, or if it's in some case that we have. I don't know. I know we did not sell it because we don't do like really garage sales. We're hoarders. My family's a hoarder family. I was like, oh, someone might need this eventually. And it's like, no, you don't. I'm not too much of a hoarder. I only hoard books that I like. And dice, because dice collections are fun. But I also have made sure to cut down on buying dice, because I don't need dice. I have enough. I get other people dice instead, so I feed their addictions instead, or give them a new addiction. I'm a good person. E. You know, I get very attached to things. I don't like killing things in real life. I try to avoid that as much as possible, like bugs and stuff, as much as I don't like them. I don't really want to kill them. I put myself in their perspective too much. I'm like, well, what if that was me? I wouldn't want someone just to step on me and like squish me like that because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. How was I supposed to know that's their home, stuff like that, you know? Just doing your own thing. It just never made sense to me either, like when people are like mean to animals and stuff like that. Oh, you can actually fall down. That's like pretty cool. Oh, don't get, oh, I got hit. When I was like, don't get hit. Let's eat some food. Oh, oh. Nice try. Ah, down. Success on her part. No, not again. I don't know if hammering buttons help or not, but I will do that because that is my specialty. I do like the tornado move because it's very easy to punish. Thank you. Yeah. Style on you at the end. I didn't mean to do that, but
more
sweet.
Nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid
so it's just
drawing the
increasing
attention of
gold,
any
so let's
other
return to
harpies.
town. Oh, pop the shoulders. I'm hunched. Sorry, guys. I didn't even level up. Help with the buzzards. Cool, but I'll probably level up from that. Nothing. Alright, sell and quit. Up the knuckles. And look at the little tiki. Okay. Let's do this real quick.
Wandering one.
Gotta pray first. Gotta get that boon. Now, we're back to resurrecting. Probably should do the cheap guys first, actually. This is gonna take a while. Hey, Ryan, if you are editing this, like the angel you are, could you just skip through this for them so they don't have to watch me click, or if you could like speed up the thing? All right, I got room. Now let's go waste my money some more, getting more people. So that's where it's at. How much money do I
How
have?
can I help you?
I can get one more person. Who are we doing? You're the cheapest. Sorry. How many more people do I need? It's gonna. Am I at like 27? No, I couldn't be at 27. Where am I? Where am I? Let's find out. Search and resurrection. Oh, it's complete. Probably don't need to revive that person. Do I have enough to repair? Probably not.
Welcome to my shop. What would
Fix
you
all?
like?
You don't have enough money. I'll take it, my money. This is like the worst playthrough ever. I have no money all the time. Oh, it's painful. But let's quest. Honey buzzards. Pretty bird. The little wasp on the side. Oh, I've actually never noticed that big ass wasp in the very center of the freaking picture. I've done this quest so many times, but that wasp right there, it's like blurred out. An advanced detachment of orc troops have been invading the ruins and were absent-mindedly feeding on honey buzzard eggs and chicks. This resulted in a marked decline of Heidland's honey buzzard population. These large avians typically build their nests in caves and ruins. Insects, reptiles, other birds, eggs, small mammals, etc. Their favorite food appears to be wasps, and they will actively attack wasp nests in order to get at them. This leads to their nickname of wasp eaters or bug buzzards. With orcs driven off, the wasp population will likely be reined in once again. Art by Haruka Kawamura. Got them again. Very good art. Alright, Damon, level me up. Search and resurrection. Cool. You were awarded the title of Saint March Rosa in recognition of your exemplary efforts. The original March Rosa healed many illnesses with medical care and medicine. This was different from the unscientific remedies the priests were prescribing. and thus surprised the church and made them fearful. March Rosa's medical skills only grew, and eventually he made the dead come back to life using Medusa's blood, which he allegedly got from a goddess. He continued healing until he was felled by a lightning bolt. Art by Shigetake. Very nice. A little more anime-esque, at least the girl. Look at those stats. Oh, I leveled up twice from that one. Thank you. Level 20. So, Henrietta's pretty easy to do. I knocked out 2 forest clearing. Take out those. Otherwise, the owlbears. Let's do ship sleuthing, though. I feel like I might go into those. So, do that without waking. Get 3 more fungi. Probably don't have enough money to use this thing again. Let's learn some skills since I'm at 5 now. Ooh boy. Let's see what I want to get. I'm gonna get some deep pockets because I feel like that's a smart move. I'm going to do that. Let's get another HP skill up. Let's get some food skill up point. Another food skill up point. Why not? I eat a lot in this game. These tarot cards are so cool. Alright. Let's go back. How much money do I have? Actually, I just made money. So now I can use the thing. Victory is mine. All planned. Definitely. But where do I want to go? Where do I want to go this time? So I might have done the ghost ship. I think it always starts there, actually. If I do this ship, I can do kids thing. Don't want to do Lost Woods. Oh, I guess, why not? We'll do the pirates. Why not? Why not? Why not?
The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline.
You connect to a
Seems
fissure.
large enough to
That's
contain
right.
another
I
ocean.
got you.
Sailors dread passing through this area. There are
don't
myriad
blame them.
tales of ships disappearing here.
Little skull just sitting right there. Cute. Guess it's a green one? QWS, I'm gonna go with? Or GWS, I guess it's more of a G. So it's just the hooked, more like a G. Don't touch me too hard. Or feel free to, actually, I don't mind.
It's my turn.
How do you judge someone hard? How rude. Stop it. Don't hit me. Rude is, that's rude. Let's go to your friends and it may look like you team killed them. Yeah. Bang. Bang. Victory. Slide tackle that. Oh, I missed you. Yeah, if they made another game like this, what kind of like classes would you want to be in this or stuff like that? You want like a mimic class or something? Like since there's mimics in this game? I don't know if I've shown you guys those yet. I think I fought them. I don't know if I got hit by them yet. If I did not get hit by them, that's amazing. But it looks like I did. I don't know. But I think it'd be really cool to play as like the monsters or something like that. Have like the spear, using the spear or pitchforks as the lizard guys would be cool. Be your own unique lizard. The goblins would be more like the sword and shield. Orcs is your brute barbarian thing. Make like a female orc. Big ass buff lady, should be cool. Yeah, I guess in what race or gender? I don't know. Would you want if it was a lizard, would you want it to be female, male, non-disclosed? I don't know. Potency and durability. Cool. What else would it? There's 5 to pick from in this one already.
Legendary curiosity.
What
She
would
asks you many questions.
I have many questions too, Mermaid Lady.
After being chased by a kraken.
Like, how did you get your hair to like land like perfectly like that?
Which path will you take?
Why do you have butt cheeks? There's many A tale of humans falling in love with mermaids. Said she lost her bra fleeing from the Kraken. This is the resplendent scales catch the sunlight beautifully. Anything else that I can click on? Nope. Alright. Auspicious falcon axe, why not? I am using it, cool.
According to the mermaid, the pirates scattered throughout the islands use this area as a hub for trade amongst themselves. Rumors claim that among their treasures is a magic lamp that can call forth a genie.
I think one of these does purify undead. Please. Dang it! Some of them all to die, I don't want to fight them. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, no, on my butt. Almost jumped, rolled into that. Roll jumped. Jumpy to rolled. The Rolo jumped. Slam that down, because why not? I actually don't know if I've done that move yet. Knock you down. Batman, get out of here. I'm trying to kill zombies. Nah, my butt. I didn't mean it. I mean, I did mean it, but you weren't supposed to attack me for that. It's my job. Ah, stop drooling Mountain Dew. Ah. Ah, stop it. I've lost everything I was thinking about, talking about again. You guys are kicking my butt. Yeah, I actually didn't really lose my train of thought. It doesn't take really much for me to do that, jeez. It always looks like something that you can go into. Oh well. Let's see. What? Oh yeah, I was asking about, like, what kind of characters you guys would do if you were, if they made like a second one or like a spin-off one where you got to play as monsters instead and like the classes and like what they would look like and stuff like that. I mean, would you want like a different class? Like I think a rogue class would be cool since the archer or the elf's kind of like the closest to that one, but like actually like have like dual daggers or something like that to run around with. Let's see. What I guess if I wanted like a thief class like that, what would I like race like or beast would I want? I mean, if they had like Kankus in this game, that'd be cool. But I don't think they do. So something that they already have in this. I mean, they could do a skeleton, I guess, maybe. It'd be interesting, like a thief skeleton. Otherwise, I would make the skeleton honestly like a paladin kind of character, so I think that'd be interesting. And enemies. Blanking on them honestly now.
Enemies?
Yeah, no enemies. I'm trying to think, Amazon. Ah, no, you hit me. I wanted to hit you. Oh, where's my weapon? Oh, it's over there. That's awkward. Rude. Oh my. Useless dwarf lies here. No dwarf is useless. Dwarves are like the best race in like fantasy, in my opinion. I don't like elves usually because just mainly because of D&D 5e, they hit so many things. I don't like elves, and because just because that they're cool. Who's backstabs these days? Everyone who plays Dark Souls.
They were being duplicitous. It was all a ruse.
Your face was a ruse.
Pirates were spying on you the entire time.
I need a better weapon. I always need a better weapon.
Pitt, the name of the ship's owner, is written here.
I got that quest done. Cool. I don't know what you're saying. Useless. Oh, why are all the dwarves dying on I guess dwarves usually aren't on boats, so that makes sense, you know? Not normally the swimming or type. They're usually in the mountains. I mean, but this is like a cove, so, you know. It works slightly. Why there'd be some here, but they're just not, they're all dying because they don't know how to swim. This boat obviously did not go well for them. Running around. Nope, don't. Treasure. What's this rune? Is there any other runes around? No? Let's see what the yellow... Aha! I knew. Seems, dang it, suck. Don't let them find my shield. You have a shield? I want it. No reply, just a corpse. That's fair, that's fair. What would I want? Hey, would you guys want a zombie-like character, like class? And what would you want him to be? I don't know. I'm blanking on what I'd want the zombie ones to be. If I want it to be like have like a berserker like hand class thing, like claw weapons or something. Rude. I would like to grab this. I've been hit. Stop hitting me. I'm trying to answer a text. And right there, just a minute, guys. Very unprofessional of me, but I'm going to answer a text while this is happening, so don't mind me. There we go. Hopefully no one texts me anymore for a little bit. There was another text I think Ryan sent me, something like on TikTok, but I don't really want to watch right now. No offense, Ryan. Just busy. I'll check it out later. Better be funny, otherwise I'll be disappointed. Just kidding. The Phoenix incantation, yay! I have 4 life. That's like the most I've had in like this whole playthrough. Probably the most I'll ever have in this whole playthrough.
They're here.
Stop texting me. So I actually don't know which one this is. No OSA does something, but I think it's not what I want. Open Sesame. Okay, it is what I wanted. For some reason, I always think it's not the right one. Go see what this does.
They're here.
Oh, yes. Quit it.
Come on, roll.
It's my turn.
Treasure hunter's friend. Dang it, I thought it was gonna kill these guys for me. I was dodging all that because I thought it was like an undead like killing thing again. Stop hitting me, it's so rude. Oh, there goes my 4 lives. No. Queue up. Very rude of you guys. Take that. Not so fun when you guys are getting hit, is it? I think so. Very rude. Please open that for me as well, Rainy. Thank you. It's another crossbow. Well, I got a bunch of crossbows, so not very useful. What? No, put the crossbow down. It's a dangerous weapon. There's no way that hit me. I say that all the time. But I know there's a way to hit me. It's called I'm bad. Oh, there's 2 of these. Come on. Oh, no. Drop the crossbow. Drop the crossbow. Oh, drop it. I want it. It's mine. Mine. Oh, rude. Bang. Bang. How many do you have? 7. I'll take that over my 2 or 3 that I had. I think it's a 2. I wasn't paying too much attention, so it's my bad.
Enemies.
Let's get these guys out of the way first. You are a danger to yourself and me, so please stop swinging like a crazy person. Swatting at a bee. What do you gotta say? Why are all the useless dwarves here? I know I just made like a reason why, but stop killing dwarves. They're the best. Oh.
It's my turn.
How rude. I'm just trying to get treasure. There's so much treasure on the floor. So much treasure on the floor. I need it all. I need it all. Ah! You've been butt bombed. Ah. Drop it. Yeah. I showed him up. Headless Nick over there. Alright. Are you guys more like fantasy or sci-fi folks? No more potions. That's always the worst. I don't have that happen often in most games. Is there something else alive over here? I think there is. I'm just... Oh, there's a zombie. It's like, why is it like pulling the eck all the way over there? It's weird. Ah, more ghosty woasties. I used to think those were like female ghosts, but I think they're actually more male. But no. I don't know if it matters or not, but they just sound like guys screaming. Like doing the oh. That's just my interpretation. What do you guys think? But yeah, back to what I was saying. Are you guys more of a fantasy or sci-fi people? Neither. I'm more of a fantasy person. I can do sci-fi, but I enjoy fantasy a little bit more. My more science fiction stuff is like fantasy science fiction stuff.
Right into the pirates'
den.
They're coming to attack you.
Well, don't attack me. We could just be friends. Why can't we be friends? Can't we be friends? Yeah. I read a lot more fantasy books. Some sci-fi stuff, and sometimes they're sci-fi and fantasy technically. I feel like they feel more fantasy, like epic fantasy, like fantasy sci-fi stuff. Put the lamp down. Put the lamp down. What? Okay, so that was the move I bought. I don't know how to use that. I think it's the spin. Like, have to change directions. Or move forward while I'm going. Okay, I'll get that figured out. If you guys weren't greedy, you wouldn't die to this that easy. You guys keep on going for the lamp instead of trying to attack me. This is on you. Are you guys gonna... Never had this happen before. Alright, guess I'm coming towards you guys. This is weird. Get away from the lamp. Get away from the lamp. It's mine. Just because I'm not using it doesn't mean you can use it. It's a sharing time. Sharing is caring. And right now I don't care to share. Take that, yes. Slaughtering some poor innocent pirates that are probably not innocent at all since they are pirates. I don't know the definition of pirate, but usually it's thieves, and it's not really innocent. Line of work, as far as I'm aware. And Robin Hood wasn't really innocent, so he wasn't a pirate, but... things to think about, I don't know. There's more pirates or ninja fans? I kind of switch. I think I'm more of a ninja guy, but I do like pirates. I think more, actually. I actually have a shirt that says Ninja Mafia on it. Very fun. Oh, get away, get away. Wow, that was like the first guy that attacked me in a while. Good job on you, sir. You deserve a raise. Glad you're dead. Anyone else? Your last guy? Oh, 2, 3, 4. 5. I don't think that was maybe more than 5. I wasn't really counting actually after a while. Oh well. Take that. Your candelabra is mine.
The magic lamp granted a wish and
I didn't even use it.
The rest
Did I
of the
wish for
pirates
like 5 levels at least?
leaving mounds of treasure behind.
Alright, let's return to town since I got that quest out of the way. Not even a level up. Rude. I'll get that because it's A. Sell the rest, because I need money. So I keep on getting poor in this game. Ooh, pop the neck. Go in here, because I forget that all the time.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
You can help me by letting me pray. Yeah! You need the 9 talismans. You need to stop telling me what I need.
Welcome to my shop.
I feel welcome, thank you.
What would you like?
Anything I like, cool. Goodbye again. You need the 9 talismans. Blah blah blah. And here we go. Alright. Quest!
You're back.
Ship sleuthing. Nice, nice. Kraken stuff. Nice ship, compass, some gold. Backpack, cool hat. Elliot Pidd, explorer extraordinaire. Elliot Pidd, the famed adventurer, sailed on his eponymous ship to explore the world and seek glory. At some point, he must have lost the ship to pirates who have used and abused it ever since. Now it is a ghost ship. The captain's logs tell epic tales of dangers and treasure. And the last entries speak of fighting a kraken, a giant sea monster encountered in unpioneered waters. Since then, the kraken has become famous, and its very name is feared by sailors wherever they roam. Art by Akira Murakami. Cool, cool. I leveled up, yeah! Forest clearing. Do I want to do the Lost Woods, or do I want to do the Albert Menace? I feel like I won't fight. I'm gonna do the Albert Menace, and I'm gonna run into probably golems now more, but let's read the Albert Menace then. If you've ever happened upon an owlbear in the forest, it will invariably attack you. This is known. These creatures were birthed as part of some ungodly experiments. They escaped in the forest and have been breeding ever since. Owlbears' numbers have been increased as of late. They are no longer confining themselves to the forest. Some are even reporting that councils of owlbears are visible from their homes. And that fierce owlbear attacks are wreaking havoc upon the townsfolk and their trade. I need you to cull the owlbear population, so they will no longer stray from their habitat to find food. Kill 10 owlbears. I only got 2 skill points. I don't know what I want to get them for. Get some more HP. Or I could go see what my Amazon stuff is. Get some better stuff on here. Mid-air shockwave. What's the shockwave do? Distance. Power damage dealt. So diving. I wasn't really doing a lot of diving kicks. I probably should use them. Direction changes too? I don't know. Oh, that's for mid-air. Increase directional changes in damage for mid-air attacks. Power smash. I haven't really done that. I usually do the throw. Parry. Parry attacks at temporary invisibility. Deal ultimate increase. Let's see. Why not? I'm just kind of seeing what things work and what things don't. Session might be ending soon. I think Ryan's gonna be home soon, but I'll try one more mission in the meantime. How long have I been going? But where did I want to go first, guys? Sorry. So, fungi, webs, mage tower, first floor deflect. Yep, get that. Owlbears. I mean, I guess I could do the mage tower. I don't really like doing the mage tower, but has a chance for me to fight owlbears, and I could get that one, the marionette, knocked out pretty fast. Would Mage's Tower, cool. Oh, slap at the neck. Fix the posture. Oh, owlbear. And 3 golems. Cool. Oh, at least I get one. Owlbear knocked out of the way, if I can kill it actually. Knock that. That. I mean, playing as an owlbear would be interesting if we did like the game where you played the enemy. I don't know. Maybe have like play as a thing that can summon owlbears, like a little shaman guy or like druid. Good bug person. Got him. I'll take that, and I'm gonna drop it as I go in here because I gotta use the reflection. Deflection. Grab that. Come on, hit me. Hit me. So I can heal you. I need to deflect stuff. Hit me with something else. There we go. Thank you. You guys are real nice guys. Very helpful. Some little Street Fighter combos on your asses. That tased me. Don't tase me, bro. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to throw it, but oh well. Ba-bomb. Do that, do that, do that. He's gonna pick that up. But there's food, so I'm gonna pick that up. Do that. What you got for me? I fired my last shot. I haven't fired any shots yet this round. Ooh. Oh, so much score! Beautiful.
An adorable doll
I am
is
an adorable.
decorated on the stage.
Oh, that one's knocked out of the way. I don't think there's gonna be any more owlbears that spawn in this one, sadly. But, you know, there's an option. I just quit the adventure. You wish to quit your adventure? I could maybe do that. I might try. If I could just knock that out, that'd be pretty fast. I don't know if I'd get all XP. I mean, I do get XP for beating it, but so I'm not gonna do much. Let's do that. I could probably been doing that and been faster. That is faster. Wow. Oh well. I did need the XP for most of the stuff, so this is helping out. At least got some of this knocked out a little faster. But maybe I'll do another one since that's I can just quit out when I finish it. Okay.
You're back.
Quest.
You have a request.
Finish the doll. Cool. Oh, you can zoom in? I did not know that. You can move around. Background, just all those mannequins. That's cool. She's kind of creepy, honestly, with her mouth. I mean, they all have the same mouth, but I don't know. She's cool and creepy. I don't know. Like especially on the knee right there. That little, like, web thing. Blech. Bothers me. A dancing doll was discovered behind the hidden door in Henrietta's room. The mechanics of the atomic doll's movements were created by applying golden magic to machinery, which comes as a disappointment to the requester. Henrietta had not been trying to replicate the human body, nor create artificial power. She had sought the smaller wonder of love. The atomic doll will dance forever. My gosh, I cannot speak. Jesus. As if seeking to protect the dreams of her deceased master. Ah, dang it, I didn't look at the artist. I'll go back to it. I'm sorry. Iconic history. Engine temples. I'll get that one. It's like a gallery again. There we go. Sorry. Art by Akira Murakami. Apologize if I'm saying the names wrong as usual. Alright. Let's go somewhere. I gotta check and see. Ancient temple one again. Alright, let's go back out here so I can see what quests I have. So there's the fungi one. There's the ancient temple. Delicacies, balloon sorceress, slay spiders, slay owlbears, ancient temple ruins. We've already done the temple ruins for this one. I feel bad going back, but I guess I can just leave after I do it. Let's do that. Sorry, guys. If that bothers you, but when I do watch people who do this stuff, I usually am playing something else while they're playing, so I'm not really paying attention. Still enjoying the commentary. So I'm sorry if you're not enjoying the commentary. Ancient temple. Let's get behind that rock thing.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some
just let everyone know I'm here,
some
and that I am not to be messed with. Oh, little fairy. That's a lot of good points.
Myths is said to have destroyed the Elysian
I have your crossbow, good sir. Hey, I took his crossbow. He's saying I can have it. You don't get to borrow that. I get to borrow it. Oh! That. Some more pointage because I want it. Nice, nice, nice. Enchanted coin geyser. Love that one. Only level score right now, but no. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I came all the way back here for that. I didn't forget. I think I missed a coin. Oh well. Woo, in we go. Yeah, probably after this one, I'll probably end it. I'll take the path of 17 because still on.
Despite their gentle appearances, harpies are fierce creatures that commonly prey upon villagers and adventurers.
Yeah, maybe playing like a harpy character, like a flying character, that'd be kind of interesting. Unique. Zoomed in, I don't like that. You're outstanding.
Oh, yes. Simple.
On that.
I got it.
On that one. It was a try, Randy. It was a try.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. Sorry, every time he does that, it just makes me smile. Simple.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, I can do that. Yo! Put my food down! I'm very protective of my food. My food, not yours. You can share if you ask. Oh, Ranny, 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 Ranny.
Oh, my.
Oh my. Oh, no. I want to do OSA one. Fine. Let's click that just so it goes faster. I don't know if that gives me anything on this one, but... Seems nothing happened. Nope. Alright, just checking. Alright. Should have eaten something. Throw that. Pick you up. Actually hit you with better aim. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I really miss it. There we go. Yeah. Alright, get the treasure. Let's go find that statue thing that I can, or wall that I can break through. No, go! Ooh, money, 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 money. Oh, you can throw that up. That's cool. Never done that before. That's useful. Nice. This time, saw that. Do my little geyser. Get some more pointage. Likes when it gets like all crumpled in the area. Get maybe some spiders knocked out as well. Really nice.
They're here.
Oh, yeah.
Just need one more. Dang it! Why'd the other one not drop one? That's so mean. Maybe he didn't drop one last time either. That sucks. Gotta finish 2 quests, like back to back. Oh well. Just gotta play the game more, which isn't bad. I like playing this, so. I like grinding games, honestly. I know some people don't. But I do. I don't play any, like, MOBAs, though. Once again, like, going back with the Diablo thing, I don't like a lot of online stuff unless it's, like, split-screen co-op. Couch co-op. There needs to be more couch co-op games, honestly. And this couch co-op, like Left 4 Dead, Dead 2, all that stuff. I really wish Vermintide 2 were couch co-op, like split screen. It'd be really cool if they updated it or something like that. If they made a third one that they would do that. Just have the feature. It'd be really nice. I require like online play for everything, but still. Just be nice. I like doing that, like where I play games with my sister and stuff like that. My best friend, where you go over to their house and hang out.
As you investigate the wall painting,
I can't die like this, but you did die like this.
has been hollowed out.
I'll pick up your bones though, so you have a chance of cutting. Spooters. Snakes. Spooter steaks. Snake spooters. There's a cool D&D monster like that. Very fun. Sorry if I talk about D&D too much. It's one of the things I like to play a lot. I like making worlds and characters, and one of my few addictions. Let's knock this thing out so I can get this quest done. Oh, treasure. Alright, and in we go. Lights flickered for a second, scared me. It's like, player, don't go out.
They're here.
You're here. Phoenix incantation. Aha! No, I don't want you to have that.
It's my turn. Done.
Ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny.
Come at me.
Got another crossbow. Oh, I did not get the crossbow. He got it somehow. Rude. Stop picking up faster than me. Really bad about cricking that up. There we go. I think I finished that quest.
Enemies.
More enemies. Bang! Take that, Batman. Batwoman. I don't know. This is where the hornets are. No, I'm right at the end of the boss. I might as well just finish it. Try to save the crossbow for the boss. Maybe it'll knock her out a little faster.
They're here.
I'm here, actually. And bomb and water. That's cool. Oh, Ryan's home. Yeah, well, this is perfect. I'm about to finish this one, and then we'll be back. Yeah. Come on, go faster. Hear him upstairs. Gotta go fast. Speed running. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on. Go, go. E. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be getting to the final thing and finishing off after I read the quest stuff. Hopefully this person gets knocked out fast. Yeah, well.
Hey, Sam.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sound tired.
Yeah, it was okay.
That's fair. You also smell of, like, I don't know. What's
Menthol.
Yeah.
I just popped a cough drop because Tyler decided to lean all on top of me while he was, hacking up a storm. But didn't tell me that he was hacking up a storm.
I mean, does he have to tell you he's hacking up a storm if he's hacking up a storm? I'm just kidding.
Doing it while he was like leaning.
He's been coughing a lot lately, at least I hear him coughing a lot.
So he kind of gave me whatever.
Okay, well, you stay away from me, you sick buddy, even though this is your spot.
My Recordio studio
No.
is going on right now.
Yeah.
You exit the area.
Don't tell him anything,
Taking care
guys.
to avoid drawing the attention of
You can't know if any of the stuff I said about him.
Yeah, don't tell me. I'll hear it later as I'm editing it.
Yeah, don't spoil. Even though you guys will hear it afterwards. Alright, let's sell all this stuff, read the quest, and then I'm finishing the session.
You doing Route B now?
No.
Okay.
This is grinding episode. I told you that in the beginning of the recording.
You told me.
Yeah, well, I told you in the beginning of this recording, so when you listen to it, it'll tell you, hey, and this is just a grinding episode. I don't know if it's showing up or not, but it's just gonna be like probably a long one that you don't have to you just make a long episode. Hey, Mr. Lou. You just want to snuggle now? Alright, that's fine. Works out we're about to finish this quest. Conic history.
Yo, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I like the leaves.
Oh, you can zoom in on it?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I started doing that by accident on the doll one. I think I zoomed in on one of the upskirts by accident. I was trying to look at a knee. They had like a rope, like string coming out of the knee of one of them. And I was like, oh, that looks weird. And I look over, I'm like, oh, and I'm just zoomed in right on her crotch. I'm like, on the other one's crotch. I'm like, well, this is awkward.
I'll just take it and zoom it in on the knee dead, so people know what you're looking at.
Yeah, Dionysus. The ancestors of dragons have come to light through ancient Elysian texts. These primogenitors adapted to the land and sea and flourished, possessing all manner of shapes and skills. Ancient magicians, in an attempt to take the great power of the dragons for their own, tried to create a spell to control and enslave these dragons. It is true, this arrogance, that Elysia was destroyed by the ancient dragon long ago. Art by Yukitsuna Maeda?
That's on,
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried. But yeah, I leveled up. 22. And let's do Killer Fish as the next quest. But yeah, we'll probably be back for another grinding session maybe, or I might be doing the starting Route Bs again. The next session. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. And see you next time.